I've spoken to 20 to 22-year-olds and stuff, and I've said, why you're not interested in investing in property? And they're like, because properties cost $1 million. It was literally
Not true.
yeah, because properties cost $1 million. And so the general perception out there is for a lot of people is that it's too late. They'll never get on the ladder. It's not possible for them. So I'd be interested to hear you talk about that. Obviously, you're helping a lot of people on a lot of different walks of life. So do you want to talk about that for a minute?
Yeah, sure. So first of all, I built a property portfolio whilst working as a call center worker. So just to let you know, I was on a very average wage, that's for sure, when I was doing that throughout my 20s. Do I think it's achievable for everyone physically? Yes. Do I think that everyone can achieve it? No, because there's a bit of sacrifice that you actually generally have to make to get into the property market at the start. But do you need $1 million? Absolutely not. I've just I don't typically focus my area around owner occupiers, but I help out people and I show them like, hey, with all the grants that are out at the moment as a first homeowner, you could literally buy a property in Queensland for $5,000. And it's like when you map that out as a realistic, scenario and do that and crunch the numbers with people, it's like you can actually take some moves and get into the game. And so yeah, so it's not as much money as what people think. Is it difficult? Is it probably more harder from saving the deposit and coming up with the money? Yeah. But also, I think a lot of people in this day and age also, blow a lot more money than what they really need to. And once you actually refine it, I worked out with one client just this week who was like, Liv, I really want to do this investing thing. Like, I've worked out how I can save $800 a week. And I was like, cool, but I challenge you. How can you save more? And then she worked out and I was like, awesome. So you can save a house deposit in 7 months. We worked out yesterday. And I was like, great.
Awesome.
And you're in the door. So, it is definitely achievable. And that is a single lady on her own who's 26.
Yeah, that's awesome.
So.
And the first one is the hardest. The first deposit's the hardest. But once you get the first one under your belt, assuming you don't buy a dud property, assuming you build the right team and get the right people around you, it starts to snowball and it becomes, as you said, easeful. It becomes easy and becomes, it's like, okay, cool. It starts to build momentum in and of itself.